we are required to prepare cash flows from operating activities using the indirect method, right? So problem number two, we have Mage Company provided the following comparative statement of financial position, right? So we have the beginning balance, all right, and the ending balance. We have the additional information. This statement of retained earnings for 2019 showed a net income of 1 million and cash dividends paid of 300,000. And during the year, the entity purchased equipment for cash and issued share capital cash. So for indirect method class, syempre, starting point natin is yung net income mo, right? Yung net income mo, 1,500,000 which is given, right? Ayan, 1,500,000. And then you have the increase and decrease of accounts, all right? You have increase in AR amounting to 650, all right? Tapos you have, anong nangyari? You have increase in inventory din, 750. All right. And then you have prepaid expenses decrease, all right, ng 50. Okay? You have property plant and equipment, hindi kasama investing yun, right? So you have what else? Accounts payable. All right, ano nangyari sa AP mo? Nag-increase. All right? And then accrued expense mo, ano nangyari? Nag-decrease. All right? So ang total niyan is this one. You have depreciation pa class. So, ang depreciation mo, kasi indirect method nga pala tayo, net income o i-add back mo yung depreciation. Right? So, 1,150,000 tapos may 800 ka. You have 350. Right? So, ang total mo dyan, net cash flows by operating mo ay activities. Magkano? 600. Right? So, ngayon kahit operating activities lang ang tinatanong, ituloy-tuloy na natin. Okay? So we have this one, right? Cash flows from investing. Kita mo yung property, plant, and equipment mo. Alright, na 1 million. Okay? Purchase of equipment. Okay? Kasi nag-purchase ka eh. Okay? And then, you have sa financing activities naman, plus, alright, anong meron sa cash flows from financing natin? Meron tayong 500,000 issuance of share capital. Alright. Ito yon class. So, for 250. And then, for 250 and for 750. Alright. Bakit pala yung naging 5 up? Bakit pala naging dapat ano lang siya? Tama. 500,000. Tama. Bigla akong na ano. Okay? So, issuance of share capital is 500. For 250, for 750 minus 4250. Alright? And then, you have payment of cash dividends. Okay? Na 300,000. Okay? Ito, given naman. Right? So, you have cash flow financing activities mo ay magkano? Compute natin. Alright? You have 200. Right? Tapos, class, kung mapapansin nyo, meron kang beginning dyan na 950. Alright, 950. Alright, so pag kinompute mo yan, 600 minus 1 million plus 200 plus 950, ang mako-compute mo ay ito. 750. Alright, so tama. Ito yung nandito sa cash and cash equivalent natin. 750. Kuha. Nagigets. Kuha mo ba? Gets mo? Gets na? Ay, hindi nagsagot.
Sir, yes, sir.
Very good. Alright. So we're done with the cash flow class. So we're going to test your knowledge about what you have learned. Alright. Dito sa course natin in preparation of your departmental exam. So I have prepared problems para isolve mo, right? So to test your knowledge about intermediate accounting, right? First question, class, statement of cash flows. Laban company following cash transaction. So you are given the above information, compute the cash flows from operating activities, okay, investing activities, and financing activities. Okay? So magko-compute tayo ngayon, right? Yung cash collected from customers mo, operating ba yan or investing or financing? Cash collected from customers. Alright? Ilagay ko lang dito operating, investing, financing. Okay? So, ang cash collected from customers, syempre, operating activity yan. Idagdag natin dito, 12.5. Alright? Cash received from a loan, alright, it's a financing. Okay? Dagdag natin. Okay? Cash paid for wages payable, syempre, class, ibawas natin yan. 5,750. Alright? What else? Okay? You have cash paid for the purchase of a building. Syempre, investing activity yan. Nabawasan ka ng cash, bawas natin 15. Right? And then, you have cash received from the issuance of a new share of stock. Financing yan. 6. Okay? What else? You have cash received from sale of a land. Okay? Investing yan. 6.4. Okay? Cash paid for rent. Alright? Cash paid for rent. Anong nangyari sa cash paid for rent? It's operating activities. O therefore, ibawas natin ang 2.5. Okay? What else? You have cash paid for dividends. Ibawas din natin ng 1.5. Right? Magkano ngayon, class, ang operating activities natin? Compute.
2.5.
2.5 lang ba? 12.5 minus 5,750 minus 2.5.
750.
Kano? You have 4,050. Yes, very good. And then, for investing activities naman natin, 8.6. Okay?
8.6.
Cash flow used. Alright? And then, we have this one, for financing naman natin, 9.1. Right? Okay? So, yan ang answer natin. Okay? Okay, so problem number 2 naman tayo. Okay? Alright, so sa problem number 2, alright, based upon this information, what amount will be shown for a net cash provided by operating activities? So ito, binigyan ko ulit ng net income indirect method. Okay? So net income mo, alright, so 192,000. Okay? So anong gagawin natin? May decrease in AR ka. So pag decrease in AR, anong ginagawa natin? I-add back natin yun. Okay? Kasi may collections eh. Bawasan yung cash mo. Okay? Ganun din ang mga decrease in prepaid expense. Okay? Pagdating sa increase in inventory mo, alright, bawas mo naman. Okay? Pagdating sa decrease in accounts payable, nagbayad ka ng accounts payable, nabawasan ng cash mo, bawas natin. Right? Kuha. Alright? And then, may decrease in accrued liabilities pala, class to ha, accrued liabilities. Decrease in accrued liabilities. Okay? What else? You have increase in accounts payable. Magkano to? 22.5. So, dagdag mo naman. Okay? And then, syempre, you have the depreciation of 39. Okay? So, depreciation 39, add back yan, di ba? O class, magkano ngayon ang net cash provided by operating activities mo? Compute. Magkano?
146.
240. Right? So 246. So we're done with problem number 2 class. Next, problem number 3. Which of the following is correct regarding the classification of certain items in the statement of cash flow by a non-financial institution? Right? So therefore class, so you have sabi natin, 'di ba, interest receipts, interest paid, and dividends receipts. Initially, operating activities siya. Right? And dividends paid is financing activities. And then subsequently, you understand, investment activities siya, financial activities, investing activities, and operating activities siya. Okay? So all of this is your answer. Okay? Next, number 4. A conceptual framework naman tayo. The conceptual framework is an accounting standard that defines standards for a particular measurement or disclosure issue. Is concerned with special purpose reports, for example, prospectuses and computations prepared for taxation purposes. Applies to financial statement of all commercial, industrial, and business reporting entities, whether in public or private sectors. So, therefore, ang answer natin dito is letter C only. Okay? Kasi letter A, mali ito kasi a conceptual framework is not a standard. Right? And of course, it is only concerned with general purpose financial statement or financial reports. Right? Not special purpose reports. So your answer is letter C. Okay? Number 5 naman tayo. Cash to accrual basis naman tayo. So, a never quit company should report royalty expense of. Alright? O pagdating dito, ano na lang ang gagawin natin is yung Papa BF natin na formula na technique. Alright? So, problem number 5, you have Papa BF. Ano yung Papa BF? Papa BF. Right? Yan ang technique natin, di ba? Favorite mo to. So, you have prepaid beginning. Right? Okay? You have accrued ending. Right? And then, you have a prepaid ending. Okay? And then, you have accrued beginning. Right? Okay? Tapos, syempre, nandito sa taas yung cash basis mo. Okay? At andito yung accrual basis mo. Okay? Ngayon, ang hinahanap class, alright, ay royalty expense. Therefore, ito yung accrual basis natin. Okay? So, ang cash basis natin, ito class, remitted royalties of 300,000. Okay? So, yung royalty, remitted royalty is 300. Prepaid beginning mo, you have this one, 45,000. Okay? Ang accrued ending mo, o yung payable mo, you have 80,000. Okay? And then, ibawas natin sa formula natin yung prepaid ending natin, which is 55. Prepaid ending. And accrued beginning of 75. O magkano ngayon ang accrual basis or yung royalty expense natin?
$295.
Very good.
295.
295. So, 295 plus ang sagot natin. Diba? Dali lang, diba? Pa-perfect mo na yung deptals. Right? Next, problem number 6 naman tayo. Cash payment naman. O therefore, pabaligtad ka naman. Okay? Kasi cash basis ang hinahanap. Okay? So you have this one. O, gawin naman natin. Kopyahin lang natin yung formula natin. Okay? Pero, ang hinahanap sa'yo, itong cash basis. Right? Kasi yung accrual basis mo ay given yan. Right? So, ang prepaid expense mo, beginning, magkano? 60. Okay? Accrued ending mo, magkano? 255. Alright? Prepaid ending mo ay 69. Alright? And then, what else? You have accrued beginning of this one, 210. Tapos, you have ito, reported operating expense of 285. Kapag pabalik ka, magkano cash basis natin? Compute. Magkano? Babalik. 285 plus 210 plus 69 minus 255 minus 60. Gano? Ano ito? Ang nakuha ko is 249. Tama ba 249?
49.
Yan, very good. Alright, 249. Problem number 6. Okay? Next problem tayo, class. Alright, so modified cash basis or hybrid basis differs from accrual basis in the computation of expenses. Alright, your answer for number 7 is expenses. Okay? Next. Alright, statement of comprehensive income naman tayo, class. Alright? So dito, ang gagawin natin ay Gopher Gold Company reported the net income for 7 million for 10, okay, for the current year. The auditor raised questions about the following amounts that have been included in the net income. Therefore, ito class, sinama niya sa net income. Ngayon, alamin natin kung kasama ba talaga itong mga items na ito sa net income. So, meron tayong unadjusted net income. Okay? Unadjusted net income natin ay 7 million for 10. Okay? Alright. Ito, unrealized cost on financial assets at fair value through OCI, kasama ba dapat talaga ito sa net income? Diba sa
Hindi.
OCI? Hindi. OCI item to. O di therefore, anong gawin natin? I-add back natin. Kasi hindi naman kasama pero sinama, nabawasan, i-add back natin. You understand? Okay? So, unrealized loss on financial assets, OCI. Okay? Alright. Ito, gain on early retirements of bonds payable, kasama sa net income. Okay? So, ignore. Adjustment of prior year for error in depreciation net of tax, o anong nangyari? Di ba retained earnings yan? Dapat hindi mo sana dapat binawas yan. So, adjustment of prior period errors. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, i-add back natin yan kasi binawas niya eh. O, i-add back natin, 750. Right? Loss from fire, tama lang na ibawas natin yan kasi part ng income yan. Gain from the change in FB attributable to credit risk of financial liability designated at P, fair value through PNL. O tama lang kasi fair value through PNL ito. So, sa income. Ngayon, magkano ngayon ang adjusted net income natin? Excuse me. Excuse me. Ano adjusted net income?
$8.7 million.
8,700,000. Very good. 8.7. Okay? Sige. 8,700,000. Okay? Next problem tayo, class. Statement of changes in equity naman. O, tinatanong sa'yo dito, what amount should be reported as shareholder equity at year-end? Alright? So, syempre, share capital plus share premium, okay, minus treasury shares, alright, minus actuarial loss, okay, plus retained earnings unrestricted, plus retained earnings restricted, plus revaluation surplus, plus 1,500,000 cumulative translation adjustment. Nasabayan ba? Magkano yon? 15 million plus 5 million minus 2 million minus 1 million plus 6 million, okay, plus 3 million plus 4 million plus 1,500,000. 31,500,000 is your answer. Okay? For statement of changes in equity. Okay? Sige. Next tayo. Number 10. What amount should be reported as shareholders' equity at year-end? Alright? So, ito, meron kang share capital dito, class na 5 million. Alright? And then you have share premium of 2 million. Alright? And then you have retained earnings of 500,000. Ngayon, kung mapapansin mo, meron ka ditong sinabi na financial assets at fair value including cost of 300,000 of United Company shares. Okay, so United Company shares, meron niyang treasury shares. Therefore, i-minus mo yung 1 million. 300,000 only. Ito, yung 300,000. Okay, so magkano yan? So your final answer would be 7,200,000. Okay, naunawaan? Gets?
Yes po.
Very good. Right? Next tayo, class. O statement of finance tayo. Alright, ito medyo complicated problem. Okay? So, ang tinatanong lang dito, class, is what are the correct amounts of AR, inventory, and PPE? Okay? O, ilagay ko dito You have AR, okay? You have AR, you have AP, inventory, okay? And you have PPE. Alright. So ngayon, balikan natin yung AR natin. Babalikan natin yung AR natin dito. Okay, sa accounts receivable, meron kang balance na 247. O ilagay natin yung unadjusted balance nila. Okay? So you have 247, yan ang unadjusted balance mo. Okay? Pagdating sa inventory, may unadjusted balance ka din na 220. Okay? Alright? And then, you have a PPE. Alright? Yung PPE mo, okay, ay 3,200,000. Okay? Lagay din natin 3,200,000. Alright? O, anong sabi, class? So, what are correct amounts of AR? So, the following information has been obtained. The accounts receivable balance included 60,000 sales, alright, of price of goods in transits to customer at December 31, 2019. 40,000 of which were shipped FOB destination. Okay? So ito, sales price of good in transit to customers at December 31, 2019, 40,000 of which were shipped FOB destination. Okay? Sa atin na ba yung sale ba yan? Good as sale ba yan? Okay? Yung ano natin, yung 60,000 sales price of goods in transits to customers at December 31, 2019. Goods as sale ba yan?
Hindi pa.
Hindi FOB destination. Di ba FOB destination, nasa atin pa yung inventoriable pa sa atin. Okay? So therefore, ibabawa natin yung 40,000. Tama ba? Alright? Yung 40,000 na yon, kung anong mangyayari doon sa 40,000 na yon, class. Ibawas kasi hindi pa natin AR yon, di ba?
Yes.
tanggalin natin yung
Putol-putol po. Hi, sir. Medyo choppy.
ano,
Yan, okay.
putol-putol pa ba? Choppy pa din?
Yan, okay na.
Okay na.
Mm.
Alright. Kasi kung meron tayong sales na 100% and may markup na 25%, iano natin yan. Sales na 100%, okay? And may markup tayo na cost of sales 75%, okay? Cost of sales natin 75, tapos markup natin is 25%. Okay? Kasi sabi the company maintains a uniform markup on sales at 25%. So we have cost of sales of 75%. Tama ba? Okay? Nagigets? Alright? Gets mo?
Mm-mm.
Therefore, at December 31, yung 40,000 tanggaling natin. Okay? Alright. So ano pa ang dapat natin ibawas? We have tinanggal na natin yung AR natin na 40, tama? And then, towards the year end, the company sent out goods to a consignee costing 800,000. This transaction with the consignee was recorded, allowing a markup of 25% on cost. An account sales submitted by consignee on December 31, 2019 indicated that goods costing 22 are still unsold. O therefore, hindi pa dapat natin siyang considered as sale. O therefore, itong 22,000 o ibalik natin yung markup na 25%. Therefore, 22,000 multiplied by 1.25. Nagets mo yun?
22,000.
Times 1.25. Kasi ang nangyari dito, kumbaga the company sent consignor tayo tapos naglabas ng ng goods costing 80. Tapos ang nangyari, nag-record na agad tayo kasi nag-submit yung consignee. Meron doon na hindi naman pala nabenta na 22,000. Gets mo? So therefore, ang cost ng goods na yun 22, di ba nagma-mark up tayo ng 25. So tanggalin natin yun sa AR natin. Nakuha mo yun? So 22,000 times 1.25. Kuha. So therefore, tatanggalin mo yung 27.5. Gets? Alright. Okay? So therefore, magkano to? 247 minus 40 minus 27.5. Magkano? Pag kinompute mo yan. Ang na-compute dyan
179.
179,500. Okay? Ayan ang sagot sa AR. Pagdating sa inventory naman, ang inventory natin, di ba, meron tayong this one, syempre itong 22, dagdag natin as inventory natin. Right? Okay, pagdating din dito, idadagdag din natin. Magkano yung 75% nung 40,000 natin? 'Di ba? 30. Gets mo 'yon? Okay? Alright, nakuha mo 'yon? Gets mo 'yon?
Yes, yes.
Therefore, magkano na ang inventory natin? $272, tama?
272.
Oo. Dito nalito lang nalito lang tayo kanina at skala natin buong kasi ang sabi, the accounts receivable balance included 60,000 sales price of goods in transit to customers at December 31. So naka-focus siya yung 40,000, yun yung ship FOB destination. So yung AR na yun yung binalik natin or tinanggal natin. Nakuha mo yon. Tapos doon din natin ah yung since 75% yung cost, so yung inventory na yon babalik sa atin kaya in-add back natin yung 30. And then dito naman, consignor tayo, nagpabenta tayo, hindi naman nabenta, you understand? Pero nag-submit na ng report na nabenta, meron pa lang 22,000 na unsold. Okay, kaya binalik natin sa inventory natin yung 22. Tapos yung markup nun 27.5 for the sales. Na gets na, naintindihan. Kuha.
Yes, yes.
O kailangan ko pang ulitin. Na-gets ba? Okay. Anyways, sige. Na-gets naman. Alright? And then you have next PPE naman tayo. So ang PPE naman natin dito, class, mapapansin mo, land acquired in 2019 intended as a future plant site costing 800,000. Equipment costing 200,000 that is fully depreciated. Okay. But still being used. O ano naman siya, class? PPE naman yan except for this one. Di ba pag undetermined future use, it is considered as investment property. Kaya ibawas natin yung 1,200,000. Nakuha.
Mm-mm.
Kaya ang total PPE natin ay 1 million. Okay? O yan na, nakuha natin, class. O di ba medyo nakakalitong problem, medyo complicated. Para pang odd problem. Accounts receivable, inventory, and PP. Okay? So, yan. Next tayo. Ano ba problem na yun? Problem, ano na yun? 10, 11 na pala yun. Okay? Palagay natin dito, okay? Problem 11. Okay? Insert. Problem 11. Problem 11. Right? Next tayo, problem number 12. Okay? Notes to financial statements, class. Okay? Under past 10, events after the BS date or reporting period are favorable and unfavorable events that occur between, what is your answer? It's letter C, balance sheet date and the date when financial statements are authorized for issue. When we talk about authorized for issue, ibig sabihin, the board of directors reviews the FS and authorize them for issue. Okay? So yan, letter C is your answer. Syempre, dun sa balance sheet date mo, meron tinatawag ng mga subsequent events eh. Alright? So aalamin mo pa kung adjusting event or non-adjusting event yon. Okay? Para kung i-adjust mo ba o hindi. Okay? So these are post-BS events that provide evidence of conditions that existed at the BS date. So this is what you call adjusting events or type 1. Okay? So ito, kailangan mong i-adjust yung financial statements mo. Okay? Whereas if we talk about non-adjusting events naman, these are post-BS events that provide evidence of conditions that arose after naman the BS date. So therefore, it is non-adjusting events that require certain disclosure in the notes. Okay? So let's classify, class, if it is adjusting event, okay, or non-adjusting event. Ito, maging familiar ka lang, class. So, announcement of a plan to discontinue operations is considered non-adjusting event, right? Next, bankruptcy of a customer that occurs after the BS date o bankruptcy of the customer is considered as adjusting event, right? A major business combination after the BS date, non-adjusting, okay? Abnormally large changes in asset prices or foreign exchange rates, non-adjusting as well. Okay? Destruction of a major production plant by fire, non-adjusting pa din. Sale of inventories after BS date that may give evidence about their net realizable value is considered adjusting event. Alright? Discovery of fraud or errors that shows the FS are incorrect, adjusting event as well. Alright? Major common share transactions and potential common shares transactions after the BS date, exploration of major assets by the government. Ito both are non-adjusting event. And determination after BS date of the profit sharing or bonus payment if the enterprise has the present obligations at the BS date. To make such payment is considered adjusting event also. So, patapos na tayo class. So, before we end this, let me quote Winston S. Churchill, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So, I hope that you will ace your departmental examination this coming Sunday. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.